Club. And starting from the least category, and that's the Emerald group, which is basically a community of like-minded women where we gather and we share daily tips that can help you with your career ladder. Obviously, the ultimate goal is for everybody there to acquire some measure of skills that will enable them move up the career ladder. The advantages of being in this community is that you will see women just like you who are striving for success. We'll all share our stories and we'll learn from each other's successes and each other's challenges as well, or failures as you like to call them in quotes. Also, we're going to have accountability groups. We all know that in achieving goals, having an accountability partner is vital and can help you to overcome some of your limiting inbuilt attitudes like procrastination, and having accountability circles are very, very vital. At the Emerald category, we'll also be calling in periodically some members of various industries, females, who have risen up the ladder to come and share their stories too. And so it will be fun, it will be interesting, it will be information filled, and at the end of the day, I'm sure that you will achieve the success that you set out to. That is a renewable subscription. It's 3 months with the option to renew. The next category is the Ruby. And I love rubies. They're the stone for love and passion. And I dare say, at the Ruby category of the Hills and Ladders Club, it's a career mentorship, a career progression course that has 6 models. And if I just take you through those 6 models, we're going to start from identifying clarity, because if you're not clear on where you're going, then how can you get there? And so we're going to try and get clarity as to what you want out of your career. And then we'll move to the place of what your core values are and your career values. And indeed, we'll talk about goal setting and look at tips to help you achieve the goals that you set. And then we'll move to the place of a personal brand, which is so important. And I'll teach you the skills to craft a personal brand worthy of emulation, so that you are the one that creates the perception you want people to have of you, both within and outside your career. And then the place of networks and advocates is another model that we need to master as women going up the career ladder. And from there, we'll move on to the proverbial work-life balance and look at some tips and tricks that you can use to ensure that your home life doesn't negatively affect your ability to climb up the career ladder. Of course, negotiation is something that every woman needs to master. And research has shown that women actually do negotiate poorly or more poorly than men. And so we'll learn skills that will deal with the stereotypical biases that work against women who negotiate on behalf of themselves. And finally, when we've put all this information together, I will sit with you and we will craft your career blueprint, which will contain your short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals as to what exactly you want to achieve in your career.